Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The strains of the national anthem of Colombia. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Well, we're on the way. Distributed tidily. He's dribbled past his man here. Almiron. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played. Lerma. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Great hit! It's just beyond his reach. Lerma. Oh, what a ball he's in here! James Rodriguez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Showing good feet. And he's had a hit. A whisker high.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
So we're still where we started right now. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Almiron. That'll be a throw-in. It's a good foot in there. It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's come backwards here. Now it's Cordoba. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sanchez. Lukumi. And we hit half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Colombia head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Los jugadores ya están entrando al campo de juego.
There's the start of the second half.
Colombia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Diaz.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Almiron. Now that's well seen too. Almiron, can he spark a counter here? And the shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
That has been knocked clear. Played into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Almiron. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's a lovely, neat pass. Machado gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Cordoba. Lerma.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sanchez. And Munoz. And it's James Rodriguez. Lerma.
Colombia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 18. Lo reemplazará. Número 7. Se va a realizar un
This has
cambio.
been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
They'll have one final crack at it.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, good ball, shot, has a goal! Cleared away. And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Luis Diaz, will have a key role in being the link man. He's so good when it comes to progressing the ball up the pitch, and he'll often drop deep to do that. Above all, though, I like his feistiness. There's a combative and energetic edge to everything he does.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. So it's away we go then. Munoz. Now it's James Rodriguez.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Great hit! And it's a goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Número 10.
Colombia gain their reward with an early goal. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! Two, and we've barely begun here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Número 24.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. This is actually quite a courageous move.
In for a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
James.
That's good play from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Almiron. Tries to get it clear. He's had a hit! They've done it! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely spread.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Alderete. He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Cordoba. That's good defending, very good defending. And it's half-time here. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Paraguay really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's had a hit! Well, there's the clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's fabulous. Almiron. Vargas is there to take.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Machado wants to go forward. That has been cut short. Colombia looking to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Diaz. Shot could be on. Paraguay can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, super ball. Climbs up big.
Colombia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Paraguay must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Diaz. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And they can counter here. That is... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paraguay didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, quería nombrar al miembro de nuestro club de fans que cumple años hoy.